Oh, enforcement.
Oh, your
Me.
favourite.
Me. So we talk a lot about enforcement, and these enforcement officers, they're going to come around, and I'm going to show you a graph that said in the last 5 years, Peterborough City Council published one enforcement case and charged £14,000. Now, if I were a rogue landlord, I'd most probably go, do you know what, I'll take a risk on that one. This is history. So this is what's happened over the last 5 years. Since December, things changed dramatically. First of all, the government gave £60 million to 371, I think, local councils. And basically they said, go find enforcement officers. And they have. As well as that, we'll talk of this a little bit later about HHSRS. They made HHSRS, Housing Health Safety Rating System. Oh, always get it wrong. But they made it a lot easier. We'll go into it in more detail. So now we've got more people being paid, and it's easier to do the job. And also, the fact is, limited company, if you've got your properties under limited company, you're under a bigger risk. I think you'll know that. But then you look over and see Fenland District Council. That one chap has now got a desk at Huntingdon District Council. He has now moved. Now, he has basically issued £600,000 worth of fines. He basically has used a very simple AI tool to find out, I think it was most probably EPCs, first of all. So low-hanging fruit, if you've got an issue with an EPC or you're borderline or you haven't got anything, please, please, please talk to us, because I'm going to say the big bag bogey man is out to get you. I'm hoping they're out to get rogue landlords because it is easy to find out. And therefore, I'm looking forward to really seeing people and terrible properties being taken off the market. We see them. We turn the business down, and we cannot do anything about it from the point of view of people moving in. So it really is a case that these guys are around. Also, one thing I never mentioned, they now have to report to the Secretary of State. So there's more money, it's easier to do, there's more of them, and they have to do a reporting job to government at government end. This will certainly change. So don't be the low-hanging fruit, because let's be honest, logic, if an enforcement officer arrives at your door, they're not going to look at the mould that's been reported or the paving slab that wasn't quite right. They've got a tick box, I think, of around about 29 odd subjects. So therefore, they're going to be doing the tick box on that. And also, oh God, here we go again. Also, more and more and more. So it used to be an advisory notice. It used to be a little chat. It's now going straight to formal notice, and the rack rate is £7,000. So again, if anything has changed over the last 62 days, really, really be aware of this. There are more people around. The most active person in our region has now come to Huntingdon. Okay, if you're in Fenland, you might be breathing a sigh of relief, but they're now in Huntingdonshire. So please be aware.
Max, I think he's getting 2 other people to join his team in Huntingdonshire.
It was indeed. Yeah, absolutely. Because I think it is really a case he's got 2 more people. And also my understanding is that most of these people will have at least 3 people. Because the problem with historic enforcement, there wasn't the people, there wasn't the money. That's all changed. So really be aware of this.